Hello everyone, Explain here, and today we are so back in Last Epoch. Right now I just recently finished campaign. Actually I finished campaign yesterday, but it was pretty late, so only today I recorded this one, and I just want to show you my build, which is obviously Runemaster Lightning one, because I kinda really like this archetype of this class, and basically our main skill is Lightning Blast, almost the same as we played in last season. Just right now I'm not using any automatic like before we've been using. So we are not using overload this time, or at least we're not using so much actively. Also, I do not have yet brand of deception on here, so I'm playing without brand of deception, but main style and everything is pretty the same. So I leveled up as from the start with Lightning Blast. It wasn't really bad. So at first I leveled with Lightning Blast. At some point I changed to the Incinerate skill, which is Disintegrate skill, because it just was doing more damage at the time. And basically afterwards I just was leveling with Lightning Blast, and also applied some static just to have a Lightning Blast and stuff like that. So it was pretty fine. It was pretty okay. I didn't have much of the drops during campaign or anything, but it still was pretty fun and pretty smooth ride. Probably one thing I do not like is like clear speed is not the greatest if you have a lot of mobs around, but single target clear, as you can see, is pretty good with pretty crap items. And by crap I mean, look, like my belt, I found this in Act 2 most likely, and I'm still having it, so you know, it's just like that. So first of all, probably let's just go over the skill. So on the main skill we're using Lightning Blast, obviously, just as our main skill. We have 2 points here for maximum additional chains. We have 2 points here as a travel node. I pick up 1 node here, just if we run out of mana, we still can cast the blast, just it cannot chain. Then obviously we take spark charge on the hit. We take some nodes, some points here on spark charge damage, and detonate spark charges. Also 4 points here for double cast chance and critical multiplier, and for quadruple cast chance right here. Then 2 points of travel node right here. 2 points for maximum additional chains, and lightning blast chains only to the first target hit, and half of the maximum chains. So in this way we have really good single target damage. On the other skills, I'm not like using Rune Bolt. I just put the points, but I'm not using it like at all. On Runic Invocation, it depends what you want to do. Right now I'm just using static and Lightning Blast. If you want, you can switch the static into the Runic Invocation with cold, fire, cold. So in this way you'll get Ryovin's Frostguard skill, and if you use it you get burst of the ward quite a lot, as you can see. So it depends, but then your damage will be a little bit lower, but you have much more survivability. Right now I do not feel much of the need for ward right now, so I'm just using the static, because if you take out the static you cannot get the static charges on your bar. So I'm using the static right here. So yeah, on the Runic Invocation, if you want that thing for the ward, you just basically rush to the Immutable Order here and pick it up, and basically then you just need to put the skills, which is cold, fire, cold, and then you always have the same rune ward. But as I said, I do not really need that. And now then we're moving on next to the static. On the static I just picked up 2 points here, 3 points charged gain when hit as the travel node. Then here Lightning Blast nearby enemies, then Lightning Blast critical hits have a chance to grant a charge. 5 points here, so for +4 chains and base crit chance. And here, so we do not consume so much mana from our Lightning Blast. It takes a little bit of charges, but it's fine. I probably later will take out these nodes whenever I have enough of mana sustain, but so far it is what it is. And last skill, Flame Ward, I'm not using it as well, so I just put something, you know, so it wouldn't be empty. So basically right now we are just basically using 2 or 3 skills. Well, basically 2. So main skill is Lightning Blast and Static, and if you want you can exchange Static for Runic Invocation for some extra ward, you know, but it's up to you. And so right now then we can go over the passive tree. So we are Runemaster, and from the start I was just grabbing int nodes because we scale our damage and mana with int, so that's stat number 1 you need to focus about. Then here for attack speed and cast speed, 5 points just to move on further, 4 points here just for some increased lightning damage and cooldown for ward gain. And basically that's it. Then I went for the sorceress skill tree for some arcane momentum, 8 points here for 8 int, and 6 points here for some arcane momentum, extra spell damage and movement speed. After that I just went for Runemaster skill tree, so basically I picked up all the mana and increased cast speed, because the higher cast speed we have, the more damage we do. Then 8 points here, int, 6 points here, int, 10 points for increased spell damage. Right now I'm just filling this one for increased mana regen, just to have some a little bit more mana regen, but eventually I will just go over the Brand of Deception and I will try to incorporate that as well. So this is the passive tree right now, and we can go through the items real fast. So basically most of the items I found in the campaign. Only one item I just recently got from the market is Fragment of the Enigma, because it just makes our damage much better. So Matte Alchemist Ladle, probably best in slot. I found it from the while during the campaign. I think that this dropped from Nemesis, if I'm not mistaken. So I was pretty lucky. Before that I was using just simple like this, with some spell damage, increased spell damage, mana and chance to ignite on hit, even though I do not need that. So this was placeholder before I was using after I can use the Matte Alchemist Ladle. For the helm, nothing too crazy, +1 lightning blast, some resistances, a little bit health, and that's it. On the amulet I found during campaign, +1 to all skills, and basically that's it. Okay, +3 to all attributes. There's Rift Beast, but it doesn't do much damage, it just basically de-aggro for me, so I'm just keeping it for now. For the body armor, I just found it during campaign as well. What I went, only mana, int and some resistances. Well, Fragment of Enigma, best in slot. You want highest chance to apply spark charge on hit. Also you need some intelligence, the higher intelligence the better, and it gives +1 to lightning skills. On the rings, basically this one I got this as well during campaign. The belt, probably in Act 2 or something. It just I haven't found anything better right now, so I'm just using this one. For the another ring, int and some resistances. Gloves, also from Nemesis. It's just completely unnecessary for me, because it doesn't give us much of the things. Okay, increased lightning damage, but basically that's it. A little bit of health and resistances, but we can get much better gloves. For the boots, int, movement speed, and basically that's it. If you can get resistances, the better. And for the relic, int, mana, whatever else you can get is quite fine. So on the idols, as you can see, I still miss plenty of idols. I do not like those I found during campaign, so I haven't even checked anything. So even scuffed version like this, where like most of the items is really bad and so on, I didn't have any problems during campaign. As you can see, as you can saw, like I killed the boss pretty easily here, and we're just gonna move in forward. to get some higher corruption, and then we'll see how it goes from there. But for now, that's it. So this is my update on this new season 3, and basically that's it. So if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section down below. And for now, that's it. So thank you for the watching, stay chill, hit hard, and see you in the next one.